How to start writing today. Well, we had the last video, we had 8 points. By now, you should have gotten those points down and have your material ready and the other things. So, if you didn't take in the video, check out my channel, you can go back, look at the 8 points, and then we continue from there. Today, I'll enlist the aid of my trusty whiteboard. See, as we have it here, and we have some points down on the whiteboard that we'll go through, because the whole aim is to get you all ready, right mindset, to start jotting some stuff down, getting pen to paper, or using your keyboards and writing today. So straight into it. How to start writing today, right? The first point I have is we need to choose, right? I think I'm going to use this model later on in the series as well. So once we're doing a video about how to write today, we'll be doing 3 things. We'll choose, we'll plan, and we'll know. Right? So, up to this point, right? Writers in general, we always go by what I would want to call, I would want to put this one out there as a hard rule. All writers try to write what they know, right? Whether they know it by experience or by research, that's a different topic, right? But we always try to write what we know. So first point, write what you know, and in writing what you know, that is how the choice comes in. You have to choose whether you're going to start off with fiction or non-fiction, right? What that means is whether what you're going to be writing about is going to be something based in fact, or whether it's going to be something creative from your mind, the imagination, that kind of stuff. Now, how I did it is I based my writing on what I read. So my reading was more biographies and non-fictional stuff, more factual stuff, and that's where I was comfortable. Now, I can't tell you where to be comfortable, but I can help you to show you that this point is a fork in the road, and you can start by deciding whether you're fiction or non-fiction. Me, I went with non-fiction. So my first book was a partial memoir, and it dealt with things that I could nail down, things that I knew, things that I could talk about, and I didn't have to go out there. However, if you're a person and you read a lot and you have something to say about the fiction books that you've read, and you have some ideas in between there, right? By all means, you can start with your fiction writing. However, one word of caution, you don't want to get caught in the mess of ideas that's out there. Whatever you're trying to do, make sure it has an original spin on it. Make sure you have something unique that you want to create or see. So that's your first point, choice, right? You get to choose fiction or non-fiction. But whichever way you go on this path, right? The good thing is that the next point is true whichever direction you take, right? Plan. And I want to put this out there as a hard rule. All writers need to plan their work, right? Whether you pick this up from experience or whether you know it from the start, you will have to embrace the idea of planning your projects. And I would suggest to you it's better you start doing it earlier than later. So, plan. There are certain things in your plan that you can rely on, right? Everybody needs a plot. Everybody works with either a character or characters, right? And it's up to you, but your story can have a twist. So before you even write that first sentence, before you even write that first word, which this segment is about getting you to write that first word and that first sentence, you need to nail down your plan. You need to decide on your plot, who your characters are, right? And if the story has a twist in it. So in deciding the identity of your characters, you need to develop them. You need to name them. You need to write down as much as you know about them, and you need to just make sure that you develop them deeply enough that your story has a wealth of substance when it comes to the characters and your plot. And well, of course, you decide on whether there's a twist. So far, we've had to choose whether fiction or non-fiction, right? We've had to plan, plot, characters, and twist, right? And now we move on to what you know, right? Now I want to present this as a soft rule. I have hard rules and soft rules because I don't want anyone to feel that what we're trying to build here is a hard and fast, rigid structure. I'm just trying to encourage persons to pick up pen and paper and start doing some stuff, and I want them to be pleasantly surprised when the gush of ideas come and they just created wonderful material, right? So I'm trying to get you started, and to try to get you started, I'm trying to give you some nice points. So that's why my hard and soft rules, I would identify them, right? So as a kind of soft rule, right, I would say that you have to know at the beginning of your project either two of three things. I would suggest two of three things. Either the beginning, the middle, or the end of your story, right? Beginning, middle, or the end. So you could either know your beginning and your end. That's one option. You can either know your middle and your end. That's another option. Or you could know your beginning and your middle, right? So please be sure to understand that the story has three parts, and you are allowed to know two of them before you even start, and you could work out the third as the project progresses, right? So there you have it, our new system for presenting our little videos where we identify your choice, your plan, and what you know before you start, right? We have our hard and soft rules. Remember, writers and authors write what they know, right? You must have your plan, and you should know two things out of the three things that every good story has. At the beginning and the middle, the beginning and the end, or the middle and the end. So guys, that's the video today. Thanks for checking it out. Remember, don't be afraid to subscribe, turn on your notifications so every time I upload a video, you'll get it first. And join me again when we try to encourage you to start writing today.